Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Van Dijk, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Mbappe is flagged offside. That's a good run down the left. Rivaldo. And it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Shifted it to the flank. Nedved. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good spread. Caicedo. Robertson. And it's Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Raul. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Caught offside that time. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Nigeria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Rashford. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Robertson. Palmer. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. And this is Raul. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Caicedo. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Palmer. Messi. Messi! It's there! And Nigeria are ahead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Nigeria have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Nedved is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He won't be happy with that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looks a good ball through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Fernandez. Now it's Raul. Well, they've got it again, and this is Messi. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk cuts it out.
Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. And this is Messi. Good-looking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that has left him in a heap. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Nigeria are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target. Eder Militao. And Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a look and plays it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fernandez. Well played right into his path. And a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And now he has two. Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No, again there's no way through. Over to the left.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Raul. It's Raul! Fernandez. Palmer. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Almost an hour gone. Robertson. Nicely shaped ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Akanji. Palmer.
Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Fernandez caresses it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. In towards the terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Fernandez. He's got away. Roll! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Nigeria making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Caicedo clears it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! And for a moment, time stood still.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Rivaldo. And the finish! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Can he finish? It's in! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
El dorsal 18.
Nigeria go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Rashford. Rice. Caicedo. Now it's Doué. Nigeria, moments now away from seeing this one out. Messi. And this is Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rashford. And here's Rivaldo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Tries to play it through. Tries to thread one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his head on it! They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determined...
And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the...
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Fernandez, and it's Alexander-Arnold, and he's being shifted off it, and that's going right the way across. Zanetti tries to pass it through, he's in space and looking for options, and the finish! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Nigeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Donatoni, great vision, thinks about... And a chance! Oh, the ball's... Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. In with the challenge. He's in a great position here. Robertson. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Caicedo.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly, distributed tidily. He's had a shot! Donnarumma herring after the ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he... Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caicedo. Fernandez. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Some good work on the right flank here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Lampard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Baggio. Chips it through. There's the shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Nigeria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and oh, great header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Akanji. Nigeria are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's burst through. Just a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Madrid are having a ball here. Fernandez. Caicedo. Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been won straight back. It's Asa! Oh, denied at the last.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest.
And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Here we go again.
Nigeria really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
There's a sharp little ball here, and that's aimed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Here comes another cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Great defending, strong and determined. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cruyff. Fernandes. Driving forward. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a threatening ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Played in deep. And that is not finding anyone. Defending was strong and firm. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, sweet feet. Donatoni plays it in. Cruyff!
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 8, Fernandes.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Is number 9, Federico Valverde.
Eder Militao is there to clear. Donatoni. And it's Baggio. Very nicely done. Zanetti. No, he's not getting past him there. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cross goes in there. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land. Howson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's having a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
After 73
Look, all they want to hear
minutes,
right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
substitution for Nigeria.
How
Number
many?
22,
Just how many?
Robertson. Coming on to replace him.
Things
is
looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shot a goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Up towards the front line. Now he's off and running. Hazard. Can he get it through? Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. That is great defending, so alert. Goes down, but nothing given. Shoots! And he's there to belt it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Howson cuts it out. Now it's Hazard.
Nigeria really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaint.
Palmer! He's
Substitution
put
for
his foot
Nigeria.
right through that one.
Number
Well,
18,
talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Osimhen.
And it's Valverde. Now it's Osimhen. Pinches it off him. Howson is the team's great visionary. Akanji. Played out to the left flank. Hazard gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. Palmer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's a cute ball. Messi looking to run onto it. And that's that. Nigeria cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
And the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shifted upfield. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Now it's Bojan. And he's lost his... And the shot! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate. And Bojan! Messi. Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Just eases him off the ball. Well, they're defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Scholes gets good distance on it. And it's Fernandes. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bojan. Fernandes. Nicked it back promptly.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Shot at goal! And he's there to get it away. Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the finish! Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nigeria are one down despite having the better chances here. And he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way. And that is a little undercooked.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mateus is behind this one. And this is the perfect opportunity. Mateus! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! This ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Tries to play it through, and it's been played through. Just the keeper to beat! Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nigeria with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mateus goes short. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Madrid have reclaimed it. Fernandes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition...
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring.
And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Koundé is there to clear. Howson getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Akanji. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Caicedo. And it's Bojan. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Added time.
It's run loose here. Fernandes. Great vision. That has not gone well. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nigeria really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with...
Oh no, what has happened here? It's a throw-in. Eder Militao. Palmer.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. Taken back almost at once. Fernandes. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Bojan. And Scholes. Mateus, out to the right. Madueke has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Face to face with... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Mateus.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nigeria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold. And now a sudden chance to counter. Time and again they are repelled. And that is as far as they're going to go. Strips it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he's had it nicked away. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Koundé wins the duel this time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that. Caicedo. Nigeria finding their passes. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Chance for a shot! It's a goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer for Nigeria after 76 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution for Nigeria, number 18, Mbappe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, given away! Well, that is one way to stop. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They're seeing no way back, but they are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Morocco.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Pedri. And here's Berbatov. Messi. Oh, cracking ball. Fulkrug! Goal! Morocco! There is the breakthrough. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Nigeria are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Back into the middle, and he's well positioned here. Hakimi, could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here. In by Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Nigeria really can't go...
And it's been given away. It's Kane! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Berbatov. Not the most accurate pass. Akanji.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Messi. Van Dijk makes the interception. Palmer. Messi. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Fulkrug. It's a searching pass. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that could set him on his way. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe, and he's on his way! Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Berbatov is flagged offside. Eder Militao. Messi. Pedri. And it's Messi. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Messi. It's played through for him. Now it's Füllkrug. Berbatov! It's not an especially good pass, that.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That has been cut short. Pedri. And this is Berbatov. He's away. And the shot! Really? Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Morocco find a position of real strength now. Now this could be a chance. And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now it's Füllkrug. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. Palmer might just make this.
Morocco have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Schlotterbeck does well to get it back. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Berbatov. Now it's Kane. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. And they're quick to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. He's picked Messi! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rice. And that's gone loose. Messi is in a good position here. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Kane. Now it's Füllkrug. That has ended up in no man's land. Caicedo gets across to intercept that. Nigeria finding their passes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now there's a fine ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice sequence of passes this. Shot at goal! Kane. Fernandes. Messi. Now it's Berbatov. Fernandes. Now it's Füllkrug. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Palmer.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance for a shot! Off the post! Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
For Nigeria, number 18, Mbappe. Number 10, Messi. Number 26,
And that's past the post.
Robertson.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Number 11, Osman. Number 21, number 14.
Caicedo. Fernandez. Now it's Palmer. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Fernandez. And he's there to get it away.
Nigeria are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
That has not gone well. Palmer. And it's Van Dijk. Full Krug. And now the breakaway. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Son Heung-min. Palmer.
2 added minutes has been
Whistle's gone,
indicated.
that's a foul. Osimhen. They get a throw in. Caicedo. Great vision. And he was quick to react. And that's that. Nigeria suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And
How
we
would you
come
sum
to
up
you
what
now
we've
with a
witnessed?
question.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Nigeria against Benfica.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
And the shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
For Nigeria, after 5 minutes, is number 10, Lionel Messi.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what? And the shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
He's gone for goal! Off the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. Akanji gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's been caught napping! Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's the crossfield ball. Pinches it off him. It's played through for him. Not the most accurate pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Fernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take. Big chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. And again! Big relief, it just needed better contact. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Okazaki. Fernandez. Stood up well to him there. Xavi Alonso. Messi in acres of space out wide. Danger averted for now. A temporary retreat here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Caicedo receives it in a good position here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. He's in a great position here. With Rudiger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Palmer. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? There it is! Into the lead once more. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Nigeria go into the lead. Okazaki knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Fernandez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's running through. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Spread neatly. Well, a glitch with the ring. He's one-on-one! It's Okazaki! And it's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! This is threatening to become a really good game.
But we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Good read, needed to be. There's the whistle for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Nigeria do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So off we go once more. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eden Militao gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Okazaki. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe! Fernandez is onto this. Messi finds himself offside. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way past. Crosses it into the area.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and
he's decided to go for it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's got tall. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That'll be a throw. And he thumps it clear. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. That's been cut out, well played. Okazaki. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Chance, surely! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The goal scorer for Benfica.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Field is number 14.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking to play him in. Gets into some space. Chance! That was mighty close. Alexander-Arnold. Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Foot in. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Koundé carries the ball down the right, looking for the run.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 5, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number
Fernandes.
11, Osman.
Nigeria have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. Mbappe. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
Benfica clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That looks a good ball through. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. It's come to nothing. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution.
An instinctive delivery. Van Dijk gets it away. Nice control. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best. Oh no, this does not look good. And a goal kick.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And this is Messi, and he's being shifted off it.
Nigeria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Mbappe. Good ball. Chance for a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Akanji. Van Dijk. Valverde. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's a nice... Hazard! The most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Osimhen. So that's it. It is all over. Nigeria illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start. It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Nigeria cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Great vision. And he's straight offside. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Akanji. Now Van Dijk. Eder Militao. And it's Robertson. And here's Palmer. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Dijk. He's away. Mateus. He's one-on-one. Mateus! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Robertson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
And the finish!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Fernandez. Driving forward. He's picked his way through. Now it's Rangers. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Palmer. And that is a little undercooked. Not the most accurate pass. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Iwobi. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. He's having a shot! In he goes again. That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Caicedo. And it's Palmer. That has ended up in no man's land. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Robertson. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Algeria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that
Mbappe. Chance! It's there! And it's Algeria who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Algeria have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pinches it off him. It's a searching pass. Mbappe receives it in a... And a chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Algeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alexander-Arnold. Nigeria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Donnarumma with the clearance. No, again there's no way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Khan. Can he get on the end of this? Mateus. And he's whipped it across. And the keeper beats it away. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Messi. Threads one in. He's in a great... Mbappe! It shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Nigeria really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Substitution for Algeria, number 11, Mbappe.
And the action is back on the way.
Raul.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Mateus gets a foot in here, and here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Harrison with the clearance. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! That's another chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Robertson. Palmer. It's Van Dijk. Akanji. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Algeria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So here comes a substitution. Nigeria still have the cards to affect this game. Fernandez. Akanji. And they win it back again. Searching pass he's played there. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He can get that clear. And it's Fernandez. Back into the middle. Donnarumma claims comfortable. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, given away. And he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they are right back within touch!
The goal scorer for Nigeria.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So is this the start of a comeback? Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he latch on to this? Caicedo. Fernandez. Nigeria looking to pass their way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Osimhen. Howson spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And that has been clubbed away. This looks promising. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Decent chance! Sticks it away! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Alexander-Arnold having a look. Palmer.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's on it. Can he get away? Takes a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. Nigeria with the corner. They're first. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Eder Militao. And there goes the final whistle. Nigeria are down, and that will hit them hard.
This is a West Children's announcement.